Hey, man, thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, not a problem, dude. Of course, Jared Leto, the front man of 30 Seconds to Mars. They got a brand new album out called This Is War. It's an amazing album, of course. A lot of people know you as Jared Leto, the actor, but you can kill a guitar, my man.
Thank you so much. It's been an incredible journey so far. I literally landed last night from London, England, where we wrapped up our first ever arena tour in Europe, and I'm here in Los Angeles for a day. We shoot a video in the next day or two, and then we will begin our U.S. leg of our tour, which is called Into the Wild, and it begins in Las Vegas on April 9th.
Yeah, now it's been a whirlwind thing for you. Your first album that you guys actually came out with was it Capricorn, and then you came out with A Beautiful Lie, which was really the record that kind of put you guys on the map with like 4 just dynamic singles. And then a couple of years went by, and then you guys kind of came back around with this other album. I mean, you've got to be busy juggling schedules as an actor and a musician, right?
It is busy, but, we've had such a phenomenal ride with this new record. It's been the response has been insane, and that I'm just completely busy and focused on that right now. And we're content. We're really happy. We're excited about finally getting back on the road in the U.S. It's been 3 long years, and then we'll go back to Europe, and we'll go to Australia and Japan and South America, and then come back to the States again, I hope, if possible, this year.
Interesting thing about this new album, too, it's got, 2,000 different covers, right?
Yeah, we did a campaign called Faces of Mars where we invited 2,000 people from around the world to submit their photos and put each of them on the cover of a record.
Yeah, and is it true that Conan O'Brien is one of those?
Yeah, he's actually on a cover of the record.
It's a dynamic album from top to bottom, and if you guys have not had a chance to hear the album, of course, we'll have a chance for you to win some very, very soon. You guys were actually in Chicago recently, and I remember watching you climb into the crowd, and the women were trying to tear your clothes off. How many shirts do you go through in a tour?
Well, I try to be as careful as possible. Sometimes you get some overzealous people out there that want a piece of your an article of clothing or a piece of your body. But I moved pretty quick.
I noticed that, man. You kind of got away from it. There was a few rips here and there, but you seemed to make it. You had all your fingers. It was a good thing.
It was a fun show.
It was a fun show. And your brother, Shannon, is the drummer in the band. What's it like actually getting a chance to be on the road with your brother every single day? I mean, you guys, obviously you're bros, man. You got it once in a while. You get the little brother throwdowns at all?
I mean, we have our moments, but to be able to share this journey with someone you've known your entire life is incredible, and he's just a really unique drummer. He's a really non-traditional drummer. He always thinks from a really creative place. He never gives you something typical, and he adds a lot of artistry to the band, to be honest. So it's really relationship that's based in part on me and brothers, and another part just on having the opportunity to play with a drummer like that. And he's got a lot of musician fans that love to watch him play and respect him as an artist, and that's really great to see. And if anybody's planning, then are you going to come out to the Chicago show?
I'm going to try to get myself out there, my man. I'm a big fan.
Please do, and if anybody else is planning on coming to Chicago, it's going to be a really special show for us.
Jared, we're going to go ahead and premiere Kings and Queens right now on Star 105.5. Why don't you go ahead and introduce your song?
I'm Jared from 30 Seconds to Mars, and it is my pleasure and my privilege to introduce to you our single, Kings and Queens.